anyways, why did I start off with anyways? Yeah, let's talk about it, guys. Girls, girls, yeah, they got goodies. All right, no, okay, we're gonna be serious. I'm a grown man stuff. All right, I'm a grown man. I'm about to log in. Okay, I have some notes actually for this one because I actually wrote down some stuff. So, anyways, with the title, we're gonna get to the bottom of that title. We're gonna really, debunk that and what kind of that means. Bro, I'm getting notifications, bro. Stop. All right, sorry guys, low budget. Anyways, let's get to it. So, my school, bad things everywhere. Every single hallway is littered with bad things, bro. You'd have to come to my school to know, unless you're above the age of 18. That is kind of weird. But yeah, like, it's bad things galore over there. Anytime I go to like any type of club activity, not just like in school club activities. Sometimes we go like outside of the school, and like meet up with like other clubs and whatever. If you know me in real life, then you know what I'm talking about, or you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So they're everywhere, right? Like attractive women everywhere. It's like, dude, what's like this? Is this? Are we allowed? Is this allowed? Is this allowed? But here's the thing. I also kind of don't really care if I get into a relationship, which I'm in a weird position. Pause on that. I hella pause on that. I'm kind of in a weird position because like I don't really care if I get into a relationship. That sounds kind of weird, the way that I said it, right? But I mean, like, yeah, I mean, I'm interested in getting one, but like I'm not running. I gotta get in there. I gotta get a girlfriend, right? But I'm also not like, nah, I don't need them. It's stack this paper till I'm dead. Okay, I'm not really worried about either of those. Really, kind of just in the middle, just chilling, right? And also, if I ever do, which I don't think is ever gonna happen again, I'm kind of not gonna take it as seriously, but like let me clarify what I'm saying. In my first relationship, there was a lot of obsession. Not good, guys. Not good for relationships, let me tell you. Okay, so I think if I did get into another relationship, that probably wouldn't happen. And I've realized that like the type of relationship that I would like is something like heavier emphasis on the friend part. That sounds kind of weird because I'm not talking about like friends with like benefits. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking more like I just want it to be fun. If I was talking about fine shit, I'm talking about fun shit. Yes, sir. Ching. If I had more budget, I'd be playing some audios and stuff. But I'm too lazy to edit. Anyways, so I'm not gonna take it as seriously, but like in a good way. It's gonna be fun, and whatnot. And I'm actually okay. This is kind of where I land in between of the current relationship market, I guess. I'm kind of actually okay. I'm actually very okay with commitment. I don't have issue with that. A lot of people do that crap. Oh, what is it called? Situationship. Because they're like, yeah, I don't want to put labels, yay. But like, bro, I don't really care. Let's just put some labels, bro. Let's put some labels. It'll probably be more fun. Bro, why do I keep burping? This is just awful quality. It'll probably be more cool. And I'm actually okay with like a lot of people keeps trying to say because there's more fish in the sea. And like, yeah, there is, but it's like, if I'm happy, who cares, bro? You know what I'm saying? Who cares that I'm closing my options? I don't want to limit my options if it's somebody that I like. But to clarify, I do have no options, so kind of in an easy spot there. Can y'all hear that? Wait, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna assume that y'all can hear that. Bro, that is loud. That's really gonna piss me off. Anyways, let's get back to it. So it's like, I have no options, so why would I care? And specifically though, guys, I don't need the phone no more. We freestyling. I be falling mad quick. Not on some like, oh my god, we're gonna get married. See, I'm not so deep in that like I'm with the corny stuff yet. Not yet. Cause I'm not really like talking to anybody yet. But I be seeing fine things at the school. I be seeing fine things at the events. But I told this to my friend. I told him like, the perfect analogy is like, I'm walking in, right? Buffet, excellent food, anything you could ask for. PB&J. You know what I'm saying? Like they got everything you could ever ask for. Grilled cheese. You know, what else do you want? But anyways, I'm walking in. I'm seeing excellent plates. I'm just not really that hungry. You know. Now, and the thing is, if somebody were to offer me a free plate, you know, if somebody were to ask me to like date or anything or talk anything, I probably have to do my research on the plate, learn about the plate. But I definitely wouldn't be opposed to that. But I'm also not gonna just dive straight into a free plate. What if they poison the plate? You never know, bro. You know, just cause. No, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. I was gonna be like, I don't know what I was gonna be like. I'm gonna just stop talking. But yeah, so like, mad. So that's what the title is like. Like there's this like girl, because I just be, you know, I be fun. I'm like, yeah, she's the one. Then I walk into the hallway, yeah, she's the one. Then I walk into my next line, yep, she's the one. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro. But you know, shout out to all the attractive women. You guys are doing great things out there. y'all are doing excellent work. I appreciate it. And by the way, let this be known that I'm not trying to like object. Dude, I'm so itchy. Just give me a second. I know it's kind of serious right now, but oh my gosh. I'm very nappy. That's what we like. Anyways, yeah, I'm trying to let you know I'm not trying to objectify women. Be like, well, actually, I don't really know. I don't think you could really spin that to say I was being, you know, objectifying women. But no, I mean, shout out to all the pretty women. All women are queens. Yo, hit my line, bro. I'm actually itchy. I gotta stop. I gotta leave, bro. I'm gonna spread lights through the camera, bro. I gotta leave. Anyways, I'm gonna get off this camera. I've already been here for way too long. Did I just unplug the mic? Okay, I've been here for way too long talking about lame things, bro. I'm lame. If there's any attractive women in the audience, keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't got nothing else to say. So, oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. I wish I ended the recording right there. That would have been so